From the Millersville University Weather Center, I'm meteorologist Kyle Elliott here with the medium range forecast and video discussion issued on Monday, July 15th. Well, in the wake of Wednesday night's cold frontal passage, I do have some good news late this week into the upcoming weekend. That cold front is going to put an end to the oppressive heat and humidity, so it's not going to be cool by any stretch of the imagination from Thursday to Sunday, but it will just be seasonably warm instead of dangerously hot and humid. So a welcome change after all this heat we've been dealing with really since June. So let me jump right on into things here and take a look at the GFS model for 2 p.m. on Thursday. You'll notice that this cold frontal boundary that's going to move through the region later Wednesday into Wednesday night is along or east of the I-95 corridor by early Thursday afternoon. The Euro is in good agreement with the GFS as well, so this front should be offshore by Thursday afternoon. And in its wake, well, we're going to have a refreshing air mass move into the region. North to northwesterly winds of 10 to 20 miles per hour will only accompany highs generally in the mid-80s Thursday afternoon, and after dew points are around 70 degrees on Wednesday, well, they'll fall back into the low 60s and perhaps even mid to upper 50s late Thursday afternoon and evening. So overall, just a really nice day out there on Thursday and a welcome change for what we're going to be dealing with through the middle of this week. You'll also notice on Thursday we have this large high pressure system over the upper Midwest. That's going to shift south and east into the mid-Atlantic states by Friday. The GFS suggests it's really covering a region from the Great Lakes to the northeast and mid-Atlantic. The Euro has that high pressure centered a little bit farther to the west than the GFS, but it really doesn't matter. For Friday, with the high in control, we're going to have large-scale subsidence or sinking motion, and that's going to promote a lot of sunshine, no precipitation, and just a really nice end of the week. Highs will be in the low to mid-80s, with dew points still in the 50s to perhaps low 60s, so we won't have to worry about dangerous heat at all, and there won't be any more talk of heat-related illnesses late this week into the upcoming weekend. Now, as we move forward into Saturday, winds are going to turn back around to the south, and some moisture may creep back into southeastern PA, but overall, Saturday and the weekend as a whole looks pretty nice. There may be a shower around later Saturday into Saturday night, but overall, I think that period turns out generally dry across the lower Susquehanna Valley. Dew points may come back up into the 60s on Saturday, but highs should still only be in the mid to upper 80s, and that's very seasonable for mid to late July. So just a pretty nice start to the weekend, and the second half of the weekend should be pretty good as well. You'll notice that there is a cold frontal boundary here across southeastern Canada. I don't have it contoured here, but that's going to drop southward from Saturday into Sunday, such that by Sunday it's probably draped across the northern mid-Atlantic states or southern New England. The Euro shows that front in a similar spot to the GFS. This front looks starved for moisture. Most of the energy is going to be directed into southeastern Canada and northern New England. So other than a brief stray shower Sunday afternoon, that should turn out dry as well. Dew points again will be in the 60s with highs back in the mid-80s to perhaps 90 degrees in a few spots. But overall, again, what a welcome change compared to what we've been dealing with over the last few weeks. So here's the medium range campus weather service forecast. Partly sunny and cooler on Thursday with a refreshing breeze, high 86. Mostly sunny and pleasant on Friday, high again 86. Seasonable on Saturday with a mix of clouds and sunshine and perhaps a stray shower in spot, high 88. On Sunday, partly sunny and seasonably warm again with highs in the mid-80s to perhaps 90 degrees. Well, that'll do it for this edition of the medium range forecast. Stay cool out there through the middle of the week and look forward to the cooler weather and lower humidity late this week and weekend.